Level 1, Accidental. A Level 1 hero enters conflict by circumstance, not choice. He is an ordinary person pulled into danger, without preparation or understanding. His actions are reactive, driven by instinct and urgency. The goal is simple: survive. He doesn't control events. He adapts moment by moment, learning the rules while already inside the crisis. Fear and confusion shape his decisions, forcing rapid improvisation. Success is measured by awareness and endurance, not victory. Each close call teaches him how pressure works and reveals his capacity to function under stress. At this stage, the hero does not see himself as heroic. He is focused on escape, not purpose. Yet surviving chaos proves a critical truth. He can stand in uncertainty without collapsing. That resilience becomes the foundation for future growth, where survival evolves into intentional action. Level 2, Willing. A Level 2 hero chooses to return to conflict after surviving it once. Unlike the accidental stage, his involvement is now intentional. He understands the danger, but steps forward anyway. Motivation shifts from escape to correction. He wants to fix a problem, protect something, or prove he is no longer helpless. Preparation begins to replace panic. The hero studies threats, learns from past mistakes, and applies basic strategy under pressure. Fear still exists, but it no longer controls him. Decisions show growing discipline and awareness. Success at this level is measured by commitment. The hero is no longer reacting blindly. He is participating with purpose. By willingly stepping into risk, he transforms survival into choice. This stage marks the birth of agency, where courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. Level 3, Competent. A Level 3 hero enters conflict with developed skill and confidence. Experience and preparation have made his actions reliable and repeatable. He no longer depends on luck or pure instinct. He applies technique, timing, and judgment to control situations. The goal shifts from participation to winning. His decisions are calculated. He reads threats, anticipates reactions, and uses his abilities with precision. Confidence grows, sometimes bordering on overreach, but it reflects genuine capability. Fear becomes a factor to manage, not a force that dictates behavior. Success at this level is measured by effectiveness. The hero proves he can handle pressure consistently. However, motivation remains personal victory, pride, or individual stakes drive him. Competence defines his identity, establishing him as a capable operator who can influence outcomes rather than merely endure them. Level 4, Guardian. A Level 4 hero fights with responsibility, not just capability. His focus shifts from personal victory to protecting others. Skill is now a tool for safeguarding people, values, or a mission larger than himself. He enters conflict knowing the consequences extend beyond his own survival. Decisions become measured and deliberate. The hero anticipates risks, prioritizes safety, and accepts the burden of accountability. Fear is secondary to duty. He acts not because he wants to win, but because someone depends on him. Success at this level is defined by protection. The hero proves he can remain effective while carrying emotional and moral weight. His presence creates stability in chaos. By placing responsibility above ego, he transforms from a capable individual into a dependable protector, someone others trust when stakes are highest. Level 5, Leader. A Level 5 hero carries responsibility beyond personal action. Others now depend on his judgment, coordination, and direction. Conflict is no longer something he faces alone. He manages people, resources, and timing under pressure. His role shifts from fighter to decision-maker. Choices at this stage require foresight. Every action affects a wider group, forcing the hero to balance risk, morale, and outcome. Emotional control becomes critical. He must stay clear-headed while others look to him for stability. Success is measured by collective survival and execution. The hero proves he can guide others through uncertainty, not just protect them. Leadership demands sacrifice, patience, and accountability. By prioritizing the group over individual glory, he evolves into a force multiplier, someone whose greatest strength is the ability to elevate everyone around him. Level 6, Symbol. A Level 6 hero operates beyond personal action or leadership. He becomes a symbol. His presence represents an idea larger than any single conflict. People respond not only to what he does, but to what he stands for. Courage, resistance, hope, or justice become associated with his identity. In crisis, others look to him as proof that their values are worth fighting for. At this stage, perception is as powerful as ability. The hero understands that his choices carry psychological weight. Every success reinforces belief. Every failure risks shaking morale. He acts with awareness that influence now extends far beyond immediate outcomes. Strategy includes protecting not just lives, but meaning, the shared purpose that keeps people unified. Emotional discipline becomes critical. The hero must carry expectation without being consumed by it. Doubt, fear, and pressure still exist, but they are managed privately, so the symbol remains strong publicly. His strength lies in consistency, aligning action with principle even when consequences are severe. Success at Level 6 is measured by inspiration and cohesion. The hero proves he can embody ideals under real pressure, turning individual bravery into collective resolve. He is no longer just solving problems, he is shaping belief. By becoming a living representation of purpose, the hero transforms conflict into a rallying point, ensuring that even in uncertainty, people have something solid to stand behind. Level 7 Myth. A Level 7 hero transcends not just conflict, but the concept of heroism itself. At this stage, he is no longer defined by survival, skill, leadership, or symbolism. He defines what it means to be heroic. Every action, choice, and sacrifice carries weight beyond the immediate story. His presence reshapes worlds, inspires generations, and creates a standard against which all other heroes are measured. The hero becomes timeless, a living legend whose story echoes far beyond the battlefield. The defining feature of a myth-level hero is legacy. His victories are not just tactical or moral, they are historic. The hero understands that each decision influences outcomes for years to come, shaping societies, values, and beliefs. He acts with the foresight of someone who knows the consequences of failure extend far beyond himself. Even in defeat, his choices leave a blueprint for courage, justice, and resilience. At this level, the hero's personal identity merges with the ideals he represents. Strength, intelligence, and morality converge into purpose-driven action that becomes both story and symbol. Fear, doubt, and pain are present but subdued. They are tools to be mastered, not obstacles. Every challenge tests not just his skill, but the principles he embodies. His moral clarity, strategic foresight, and emotional discipline are absolute. The hero operates with a sense of inevitability, as though the world itself bends toward the path he defines. The hero at this stage also inspires collective action. People follow not because they must, but because they believe. Entire communities, movements, or civilizations draw courage, unity, and hope from his example. His actions resonate on multiple levels: immediate tactical victory, long-term moral influence, and cultural or historical inspiration. At this level, heroism is no longer personal. It becomes archetypal. Success is measured by enduring impact. A myth-level hero leaves a story that transcends generations. His victories and failures alike serve as lessons, ideals, and warnings. Mortality is irrelevant because the influence outlives the individual. The hero becomes a benchmark, an eternal standard of courage, morality, and leadership. Example: King Arthur, Arthurian legend. Arthur's life, victories, and ideals define a timeless standard of leadership and heroism. Beyond battles or governance, he represents justice, unity, and honor across centuries of stories, inspiring countless adaptations. His legend shapes cultural values, making him the ultimate Level 7 myth hero, not just remembered, but eternal.